Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. I thought that we could kind of do a follow-up about the podcast from yesterday. I thought we'd talk about just the agenda that was listed from the leak as well, because I think it's important that we understand just exactly how great these people are for everybody here in the world. So I have a list of the agenda topics for the dialogue meeting, and here's the list. We have money. Does it buy happiness? That seems like something that should be, on everybody's mind because, well, we all have that kind of access to money. Bring back nuclear. So they're going to, kind of talk about and decide whether we're going to have nuclear power again. I hope they're talking about nuclear power. However, the next topic on the agenda may specify that it might be something different, which is navigating World War III. Okay, navigating World War III. So some of the most powerful people in the world have a topic on the agenda called navigating World War III. That wouldn't be very good just on its own. So the follow-up topic there is battlefield technologies. I suppose that's important, especially if you're part of the military-industrial complex. And, if we do have World War III and this is all happening, you have to have something to do. So another one of their topics is, how's your sex life? When you're in the middle of World War III, you better have a good sex life. We have to propagate the population of the world still. And, for the peons that are down below you, another good topic might be build a cult. I mean, what good is World War III if you lose control of the population? Build a party. Well, I guess after you've had the war here in the world and you've established a good sex life and you've got a cult, you should have a celebration. Then we have disinformation and deepfakes. Now, this doesn't specify whether these people are trying to figure out how to spot disinformation and deepfakes or how they're trying to propagate deepfakes and use it for their advantage. But in light of the previous topics, I think we all know where that's going. And then we have democracy under surveillance. Another topic that I've had on one of my podcasts is the flock surveillance system. That, it's kind of a bypass around that whole pesky Fourth Amendment issue. So instead of, the government watching everybody, you just contract it out. Now the government's not involved, except they have all the information. Taiwan and the AI race. I guess that ties into everything. 3 predictions in Iran. It's fun to be in charge, because I'm sure it is. I mean, if you have that access to that kind of power and that kind of money, you're probably having a pretty good time. Research-based longevity hacks. Well, it would be a crying shame if you started World War III, if you built a cult, and you had a great sex life, but then you died early. So longevity hacks is really important. And neutrality in discussion. I mean, you've got all these topics, and they might be considered manipulative, divisive, self-serving, so you better have a way to kind of at least appear neutral when you're in a discussion with us peons. I'm still really ticked off about this, as you can tell. I think that these people are evil. I think that these people should be called out at every turn. I'm not going to concentrate on this particular topic for long because, well, there's a lot of other stuff going on. But I will keep the list of people on hand so that we can kind of keep track of what these powerful people are doing. It's a horrible situation. This should not be allowed. I don't think it's going to stop because we're so embedded in party politics that we're not going to stop it. I'm not going to call anybody out by name this time. I thought that you might be interested in the topics on the agenda for the detail event from Mr. Peter Thiel. I am, however, going to go out and have a good day today. I'm going to go out and do my job and stumble my way through life, try and get to the other side of this thing and see what's there. I hope you all have a wonderful day today. I hope you go out and you find peace, love, and dream. Until next time, ciao.